Hello everyone, my name is Robert Hugh Morgan. I'm the University Organist at Stanford University and I'm delighted to welcome you to this week's Lunchtime recital. This week I thought it'd be nice to present you two works in variation form by two composers who spent a large part of their respective careers in Paris. To begin with, the gorgeous Prélude, Fugue and Variation by César Franck. Franck was born in Belgium, in the city of Liège in 1822, and at a young age was taken by his somewhat overbearing father to study at the conservatory in Paris. Following graduation, he returned to Belgium. However, upon finding that he couldn't make a living there, he soon returned to Paris. He found himself working as a parish organist to make ends meet, while his career as a composer was going nowhere. Luckily, he found a position at a larger church, and his reputation, especially as an improviser, quickly spread. In 1858, he became organist at the newly consecrated church of Sainte Clotilde. This church boasted a new organ by the great French organ builder Aristide Cavaillé-Coll and was to prove to be a seminal instrument in the development of French Romantic organ composition. Franck became very well known now as a composer, as an improviser, and as a performer, and so was asked to give the dedicatory recitals on such instruments as the organs at Notre Dame and Saint-Sulpice. And then the crowning moment of his career came when he was appointed as a professor at the Paris Conservatory. The work that you're going to hear is, as the title suggests, in three different sections. The opening prelude contains a melody of really very great poignancy. Then there follows the fugue, which is somewhat subdued, but builds to a slight climax before the variation comes. And the variation is a variation on the first subject, the opening prelude. The melody stays the same, but the accompaniment now has got these beautiful, beautiful 16th note figures. Then we move on to Joseph Bonnet. Bonnet was born in Bordeaux in 1884 and, like Franck, studied at the Paris Conservatory. After his graduation, he became organist at the magnificent church of Saint-Eustache and soon became widely acclaimed as a great virtuoso. In 1917, he moved to the United States, where he founded the famed organ class at the Eastman School of Music in Rochester, New York. Following a brief return to Paris, he returned to this side of the Atlantic, this time to be professor of organ at the Conservatory in Montreal. He died in Quebec in 1944. These concert variations are his opus 1 and date from 1908. A series of statuesque chords lead to the statement of the theme, which is a very gentle, very limpid theme, and follow 4 variations. The final one is especially of note. The theme is now presented as majestic chords with octave patterns in the pedals. However, what he does next is a real surprise. He has a cadenza for the pedals alone. 16th note motion, rapid triplet figures, culminating in a passage of 3 and 4 note chords for the pedals. All of this before we hit the whirlwind of the last 2 pages. It's a fabulous conclusion. All of what you're hearing in these recitals are performances which are recorded at Memorial Church, some of them at Sunday services, some of them at evening concerts, so if you hear background noise, that's why. I do hope that you will enjoy listening to this music. Thank you so much for listening. Be well, take care, and stay healthy.